Hello everyone, this is Mumbo and welcome back to another episode on the Hermitcraft server. It is episode 143 and today I have had an awesome day. It has been seriously awesome. I woke up really early, which I personally quite like doing, and then I started filming a video, managed to get all of that done before 11 o'clock in the morning, had to sign off all of the documents for the new house, and then I edited the video, and now I am on the Hermitcraft server, and for some reason Minecraft has stopped working properly. You know, I was saying I was having a good day? There is a potential chance that things could now start going wrong. One computer restart later, and I think everything should now be fixed. Windows 10 updated last night, and since then the strangest, most bizarre things have been happening. I don't even understand. But anyway, in today's episode of Hermitcraft, we have got a bunch of really awesome plans. As you guys know, in the previous episode, we built this little thing right here, inspired by the music video Feel Good Inc. by the Gorillaz, which is one of my personal favourite songs. And I personally think it looks absolutely awesome. Now, I have received a few suggestions as to what I should do to improve this thing, and we might do some of those in today's Hermitcraft episode. But another thing that I've seen popping up in the comment section quite a lot recently, more and more so in the previous episode, is the pranks. We have got a lot of pranks right now on the Hermitcraft server. We've got this one right here. We've got all of the slime around my base. We have got the giant Santa's hat, which was like a prank by me on me. And we're going to be clearing that up today. And also, well, we have the Iskall thing over there, but I'm not going to remove that simply because I want to blow his face off. So, yeah, we're going to try and commit to doing that. What the heck just happened? Where am I? And Minecraft has just crashed. What? Okay, I've got a bit of an update for you. Basically, I went into another portal, my Minecraft then crashed, and then I appeared in just a random location, and we're going to find out if I'm still there. Yep. Why are there leads here? This is honestly like a Minecraft horror movie. Where the heck am I? This isn't spawn chunks. This isn't anything. I have never seen a bug like this before. Ever. This is by far the strangest bug I have ever experienced in my life. I mean, as I said, I walked into the nether portal, Minecraft crashed out, it froze a little bit, and then suddenly I just popped out here. Is this like a prank? I'm going to try to find my way back home, but I've only got one firework, which means I'm actually going to have to do it manually. According to CubFan, he is at minus 1,200 by 800 in the blue district, so I'm just going to try my best to make my way over there with my one firework. I fired my firework, and we are now quite high up in the sky, and I actually think we might be able to make this. So minus 800, we still have 400 blocks to go. There's the flight. Oh my word, we found the flight course. We've actually managed to make it home. Now, could someone please explain to me what on earth has happened to me? What made me go where I ended up? Seriously. Right, well, I suppose it is now time to clear up this Christmas tree. And you know what? I think I might use some flint and steel. Now, in today's Timelapse chat, I want to talk to you guys about Minecraft and Minecraft updates. Because as you guys know, Minecraft 1.12 has recently released, and, well, I personally love it. Some people don't particularly like it because of the terracotta blocks. but I am a massive fan of this update, simply because concrete is a thing, it looks amazing, and also I feel like the terracotta blocks are actually really cool, and they have got plenty of slightly more peculiar uses, ones that you wouldn't normally see with blocks in Minecraft. It's like a completely new thing, and that's something that I'm quite excited for. But another thing that I'm really excited for is the fact that Jeb tweeted me saying that there was potential for them to have some cool redstone functionality, and that is the fact that terracotta was going to be too slippery for slime blocks to stick onto. Now that is exciting, because from what I can tell from that tweet, it means that it's not going to be an immovable object, so it can still be pushed by pistons and sticky pistons and everything like that. It can still be pushed and potentially pulled, not 100% certain on that one, but slime blocks will slide past it. Now that means that you can have like redstone circuits directly next to slime blocks with pistons involved and everything like that, without having to worry about the slime blocks taking all of those blocks away when those slime blocks move. Now that is absolutely awesome. If that is a thing, Jeb, you're an absolute legend, and that is a really awesome redstone feature that is going to help a ton of different redstone circuits. But also, I've been seeing a bunch of tweets from the Mojangsters, people like Dinnerbone. Dinnerbone is working on the team and everything like that. They're all working really, really hard on this update, and by the sounds of things, it is going to be incredibly exciting, filled to the brim with some awesome changes in Minecraft. Now I did see, when the update released, and you guys have seen my video on it because that video has got a mad number of views, there was a little bit of negative feedback to the update, and people were saying that Minecraft was ruined and everything like that. And to you guys, I just want to reiterate, new features shouldn't ruin the game for you, especially if it doesn't change the existing game. I could sort of understand the people that didn't like the combat change ruining Minecraft, because there's nothing you can really do about that. You have to use combat. But, you know, new blocks. I mean, really? Really, you're going to complain about that? I don't know. It just seems bizarre to me. But anyway, let's pop back onto the Hermitcraft server. So we have it, guys. This thing is now looking a lot clearer. We have got rid of about 99% of all of the leaves right here, and we still have a handful of hardened clay and everything like that dotted around on it. But this thing is no longer looking like a Christmas tree. So I'm going to head up there, and I'm going to take out all of the remaining blocks tomorrow morning. I am sadly out of time tonight, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go AFK overnight, probably up at the mob spawner to try and get some extra gunpowder so that we can make fireworks, because I currently don't have any. So we're going to do a little bit of that, and then I'll catch you guys in the morning. And we are now back on the Hermitcraft server, and I feel like I have just seen something. Yep. Oh no! I can see that repeater there is powered. As I flew down, I noticed that the redstone line was switched on, which means that the mob spawner has been turned off this entire time. We actually have more gunpowder than I thought. So by the look of things, you know, over the past couple weeks, where this thing has been switched on, we have managed to get ourselves a whole ton of gunpowder in that time. I can't believe that. I'm such a moron. I've been AFK for probably the past 16 hours to get as much gunpowder as possible, and when I came back onto the server, I was extremely happy because I hadn't been kicked. I hadn't crashed out. Oh, well, that is, yeah, it's a tiny bit on the embarrassing side. I'm going to craft up a whole bunch of fireworks, and then we're going to get back to our projects. Have you noticed something different about me? I now don't have 100 levels. This has been, it's been stressful so far. Basically what happened is that my Minecraft did the weird crashy thing, and I'll explain that in the next couple seconds. But that happened while I was flying with my Elytra. I collided with the floor pretty hard, died, almost lost all my stuff because I had no idea where I landed. So I spent ages looking for it, finally managed to find it, picked up everything, and now I have removed all of the rubbish that was around the power beam, apart from apparently one piece of glowstone, which is going to be incredibly difficult to take out. I mean, could it be more difficult? Oh, it's going to be one of those again. I think I'm just going to pillar up. But yeah, as you can see, I've cleared out the entire power beam, finally. But I have to say, this has taken probably about 3.5 hours worth of recording time. Not because it was a big project, but because of my silly USB hub. That is what has been causing all these problems. I have a faulty connection in my USB hub, and that means that occasionally everything would disconnect for like a millisecond, but that would send my computer into like panic mode. It's like, you've got no mouse, you've got no keyboard, you've got nothing. Absolutely nothing works. And it panics, it stresses out, and it crashes. So I fixed all of that, and now we should be good to go. Next up on the to-do list, the giant Santa's hat. As you guys know, I built this as a sort of prank to myself, and I feel like it has well overstayed its welcome. I am very proud of this build. I think it looks absolutely incredible. But we are now toward the end of February, which is incredibly scary, might I add. But yeah, we're towards the end of February. I feel like we should probably get rid of the giant Christmas decoration right now. So we're going to get rid of this thing, and maybe we could add some bunny ears to the mob spawner for Easter. I think that would actually be quite cool. Anyway, why did I choose to build certain parts of this out of wool? I mean, that is the worst possible block choice. I hate clearing wool. Just, there's nothing that does it quickly, not even shears. I'm also kind of regretting not bringing my Haste 2 beacon. I mean, currently it's not even activated. My floating island has blocked off the beacon beam. So, yeah, I probably should have picked that up and brought it over here because this is painstaking. So the easy part has been removed. All of the hardened clay is now gone. I've filled my inventory with various bits of red hardened clay. Now let's take a look at what this place actually looks like when it doesn't have a Santa's hat on top. Oh, it looks weird. Doesn't that look strange? It has had a Santa's hat on there for so long that it honestly looks really, really odd without it. I feel like I want to build it back again. But we still have this part left to go. So obviously the big red section is now gone. That was like the massive section, but I imagine that this part is actually going to take longer because look at this. I would rather mine obsidian. I think I would rather mine obsidian. After a little while of doing it with my fist, I decided to craft up shears to see if they were actually faster, and they are, rather embarrassingly. I think I was getting muddled up. I think it used to be that shears wouldn't lose durability from taking out wool, but that's obviously been changed. But they're still quicker, so this actually isn't that bad. Progress is good. The hat has been taken out, and as you can see, yeah, the base, the mob spawner looks really strange without it. It feels like there definitely should be something up there. Everything looks really boring right now. I don't know what to say. But I am glad it's gone. Obviously, Christmas decorations in February. I think that's bad luck. Isn't that bad luck if you do that sort of thing? Anyway, I think what I should do now is I should remove our little missile that we have sitting at the top of the world right here, if I can manage to do it. Good stuff. And then we're going to head down underneath the base because we also have all of that Iscalium that we need to get rid of as well. We are removing every single prank in today's episode. We're going to have a completely fresh base. Now, I would say this is probably the smartest way to do it. Yes, thank you ever so much, Iskal, for pranking me with slime blocks, because these things are the easiest things in the world to remove. Completely the opposite. Completely the opposite to the wool that we had earlier on. This shouldn't take any time at all to punch out from the bottom of the drone. It's also really difficult to take out these slime blocks when the clouds shine straight through them. Look, if I go over here, right, and I just look through these slime blocks, can you tell where the slime blocks are and where the sky is? It's a struggle, it really is. So for the first time in ages, the drone, the power beam, and also the mob spawner are now completely prank free. So our base has returned back to how it used to be, and we are going to see what that looks like for the first time in ages. Now, unfortunately, it is nighttime at this point in time, but it looks weird. I know I've said that so many times in today's video, but it looks so strange. What on earth? It honestly looks like nothing's going on. The mob spawner looks completely bare. There's missing slabs all over the place. I am well aware of that. We're going to have to sort that out at some point. I mean, it is better, but it definitely looks like something is missing. And you know what? Well, while we're up here, I feel like I need to travel off in this direction because Cubfan's biome is looking nuts. Look at this thing. I love the border. The border going around the outside is incredible. And then all of the lava lakes. We've got the magma. We have all of this area. I think this was built by Scar. I'm not 100% certain though, but this looks incredible. Far better than my completely boring base now. Anyway, we are going to leave the drone and the power beam behind. We have a tiny bit more slime to clear up, and then there's a fun little project that I want to work on towards the end of today's video. So now that we're completely prank free, all of the slime has been removed from the entire base. The only prank that is left is this thing right here, but as I mentioned earlier on, that thing's going to be sticking around. We're going to chuck away all of our items, and we're going to pop into the Redstone testing world to do a tiny bit of testing before hopefully building something awesome on the Hermitcraft server. So I was reading through the comments on my most recent video, and there was probably about, I'm going to say 4,000 telling me that the concrete maker that I'd constructed wasn't the most efficient way of doing things, and Exuma had discovered a way to fast mine concrete. So we're going to try this out. I think this is how you're meant to do it, but I'm not 100% certain. So I put my pickaxe in my offhand, and then I literally go like, or do I have to have them this way around? Oh yeah, that is fast. So basically all I'm doing here is I'm holding down the left and right click buttons at exactly the same time, and I guess I'm placing concrete powder and then mining it straight away, and then placing it, mining it, placing it, mining it. Which, yeah, that is a very, very efficient way of doing things. I mean, as you can see right there, we have just got ourselves a full stack of 64 concrete. Alright, well that is much better than the complicated piston design that I built in the industrial district. But I recently received a tweet showcasing a design that used TNT, which I think is hilarious. And I want to try and reconstruct it and build it on the Hermitcraft server. Now the thing is I don't want to remove my original system right there. So I think what I'm going to do is we're going to head over to the other side of the industrial district, and we're going to place it somewhere over here. Now hopefully this doesn't go horribly wrong and take out our charged creeper over there, because I would be extremely upset. But I think, yeah, this could be a pretty good location. So I'm going to punch out a little bit of the ground. We are going to need water streams, we are going to need dispensers, and we are also going to need a firing chamber. I mean, this thing is hilarious. I did a little bit of testing with it in the Redstone testing world just then, and I think it might be one of my favourite Redstone contraptions I have seen this year. So you've got that to look forward to. Now I'm going to be totally honest with you guys, this may well be the least efficient concrete powder to concrete creator in the world. Right now, it will produce 5 bits of concrete every time you use it, and then you have to clear it out and do exactly the same thing once again. And it's massive, and it's very, very slow. But I think you could all see where this is going. For those of you who have used Redstone and TNT before, you probably know where I'm going with this one. So let's craft up some TNT. Let's craft up a bunch of different colours of concrete powder, and then we can see how well this thing actually works. So I think, as far as I can tell, you can't craft concrete powder out of red sand, which is strange. So raiding a local beach, I managed to get myself all of the sand to create all of the concrete powder, and now we are going to try this thing out for the first time. So I'm going to place in pink, and then we want to have white, and then yellow, orange, and then red. Now all of those have stacked up onto one another. So then we're just going to place in some TNT on the inside of both of these dispensers. And here comes the moment of truth. Here it goes. We hit the button. Okay, we've got the TNT. It worked. It actually works. Is that the order that I placed it in? Oh my word, it is. I've just come up with a bunch of awesome ideas. So you know the printer that I made the other day using pistons and everything like that? We had massive conveyor belts and everything. Could we make it so that it stacks up on top of a bunch of fence posts, and then to print it, it just explodes? I'm quickly going to try something in my redstone testing world. You know what? I'm not going to do that today. I feel like that would deserve a full-blown redstone video if I was to make all of that. But I just want to extend a massive thank you to LAKEY1, also known as Mapmaker on Twitter, who sent me this awesome idea. It is fantastic, and it has made an excellent part of the Hermitcraft server. But unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, that is all I've got time for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to hit that like button, and if you really loved it, then make sure to subscribe. But thanks for watching, guys. This has been Mumbo, and I'm out. I'll see you later.